Xiaomi launched the Redmi Note 5 smartphone in India a few days back at the starting price of Rs 9,999. Initially, the Redmi 5 Plus was introduced in China back in December last year, which is not a huge upgrade except for the full screen display, camera and the selfie flash. However, it is definitely worth the price. But should you get it? Let's jump into the review and find it out. The main change in the Redmi Note 5 compared to the Note 4 is its 18:9 2.5D curved glass screen with a gentle rounded corners. It has a large 5.99-inch Full HD Plus display with a pixel resolution of 2160 x 1080 pixels and a pixel density of 403 ppi. The display is bright thanks to the 450 nits brightness and has a 1000:1 contrast ratio. Sunlight legibility is good since it has a sunlight display that uses hardware level technology to adjust the contrast of each pixel in real time. Since this has an 18:9 aspect ratio screen, you can pinch to zoom to fill the screen when you use app like YouTube, but the content is cropped as well. Several apps supports full screen, but the Jio TV or Airtel Live TV apps doesn't support full screen, so you get a weird black bars. Same as the Redmi Note 3 and Note 4, the Note 5 comes with the same hybrid SIM slot, even though the company has moved to dedicated slot in Redmi 5A and Redmi Y1 series. This accepts 2 nano SIMs or a SIM card and a microSD card up to 128 gigs. Similar to that of its predecessor, it has a metallic finish in the middle, while the top and bottom parts of the back have a plastic finish where the antennas are present. Overall, the build quality of the smartphone is good, even though the back has a similar design. The Redmi Note 5 has a 12 megapixel rear camera with a 5-element lens and a f2.2 aperture. It has a 5 megapixel front-facing camera with f2.2 aperture and a selfie flash. Coming to the image quality, the daylight shots are good in bright conditions, but some images are a bit dull. HDR shots are better and the macro shots are good as well. Since the sensor has 1.25 million pixel size, low light shots are decent, but there is still noise. Images with the flash are good and the flash is not overpowering. Daylight front camera shots are good, but in low light, there is a lot of noise in the image even when the LED flash is on. Overall, the phone has a decent camera for the price and is an improvement compared to Redmi Note 4. It can also record videos at 4K resolution at 30 fps. Video quality is good and the audio is crisp, thanks to the secondary microphone. It runs on Android 7.1.2 Nougat out of the box with MIUI on top with the Android security update for December 5, 2017. It is likely to get Android Oreo update, but there is no details about the time frame yet. MIUI 9 adds a lot of features including improved notification, split screen, improved app like Mi Drop to transfer of files between any Android device without requiring an internet connection. Out of 4 gigs of RAM, you get a 3.59 GB of usable RAM and 2.1 GB of RAM is free when the default app are running in the background. Out of the 64 gigs, you get a 54.8 gigs of free storage since OS and app take about 8 gigs of space. Since the phone has infrared sensor for the remote function, it comes with a Mi remote that lets you control your home appliances easily. Coming to the performance, the Redmi Note 5 is powered by an octa-core Snapdragon 625 mobile platform. The performance is good without any lag, but the company could have gone with the faster Snapdragon 630 chipset. It gets a bit heated on intensive gaming and 4G data usage, but it's not too hot to handle. It also has an Adreno 506 GPU that offers good gaming performance. Coming to the battery life, the 4000 mAh built-in battery is a bit smaller compared to 4100 mAh battery on the Redmi Note 4, but the battery life is good. It lasts for a whole day even with heavy use, and with average use, it lasts for 2 days, thanks to the optimization in MIUI 9. Sadly, the phone doesn't have a fast charging, so it takes about 2 hours to charge it from 0 to 100%, but 0 to 50% takes just 41 minutes. It achieved a one charge rating of 18 hours and 23 minutes, which is a pretty good for the phone with a 4000 mAh battery. At a starting price of Rs 9,999, the Redmi Note 5 is definitely a value for money smartphone from Xiaomi. Even though this is not a major upgrade from the last year's Redmi Note 4, since this retains the same chipset and design. The Redmi Note 5 has a large 18:9 aspect ratio display, slightly better camera and retains the same solid build quality and offers a good battery life as well. If you're tight on the budget, the Redmi Note 5 is a good choice. And for those who need a better camera and performance, the Redmi Note 5 Pro at a slightly higher price tag of Rs 13,999 should be the choice. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 goes on sale every week exclusively on Flipkart as well as Mi.com starting from February 22nd at a starting price of Rs 9,999. It will be soon available from offline stores. This is it guys for the review. Do hit the like button, share and subscribe.